A new law can cost some organizations $500 a day in fines, but that same law can present a new service opportunity for others. In this video, I'm going to give you a quick overview of that law, identify the type of organizations that may be affected by that law, and most important, not even know it, and show you how you can offer a new service to these same organizations because of this new law. On January the 1st, 2024, the Corporate Transparency Act went into effect. It's an anti-money laundering law aimed at identifying the ownership of corporations and LLCs and similar entities to deter illegal activity. It requires organizations to file a business owner identification report, also known as the BOI report, with the Treasury Department Financial Crimes and Enforcement Network, also known as FinCEN. Any organization that was formed in or after 2024 has up to 90 days after formation to file their BOI report with FinCEN. But any organization created before 2024 has until January the 1st of 2025 to file their BOI report. I've been seeing a lot of information about filing BOI reports for small businesses, yet small businesses are not the only entity to have to comply with this new law. When people hear the term corporation or limited liability company, also known as LLCs, they normally think of a profit-driven business. But corporations and LLC are common legal structures for both profit-driven businesses and nonprofit organizations. Therefore, some nonprofit organizations that do not meet the tax exemption requirement, such as some HOAs, or nonprofit organizations that had their tax exempt status revoked, will be required to file a BOI report. The IRS has a portal on their site that lets you search to see if your nonprofit organization tax status is still valid. And I will leave a link to that portal in the description. But those aren't the only organizations that may be surprised that they also need to follow BOI report. Labor associations, unions, private and recreational clubs, or similar entities that you normally don't associate as being a business, but yet file formation papers with their state Secretary of State department to form the entity, may be required to file a BOI report too. Therefore, if you have direct or indirect substantial control over an organization, your personal identifying information, also known as PII, may be included in that organization's BOI report when that organization submits it to FinCEN. When the organization submits their BOI report to FinCEN, all the information of all the parties must be submitted at the same time, which actually seems simple, but it's actually not. I discovered this as serving as a board member on my HOA, that some members just don't trust other members of the organization. They don't want other members to know their social security number. Because of this distrust, the HOA had to pay a third party to submit the BOI report, which is actually free to submit on behalf of the HOA. See, this is where the business opportunity comes in. Because of the new Corporate Transparency Act, some members of organizations prefer not to have their PII exposed to their peers. As a result, organizations may have to use a third party to collect all the information from all individuals that's needed for the BOI report and file that BOI report on behalf of the organization. I've seen fees of $250 to $1,000 being charged for BOI reports being filed on behalf of organizations. There may be many reasons that an organization may seek the services of a third party to file a BOI report on their behalf. But if you're considering offering filing BOI reports as a service for other organizations, here are a couple of approaches that I think that you can use to sell your service. Number one, fear. Fear is not in the top 3 reasons why a consumer will buy a service for nothing. Fear sells, and you can play on people's fears of members of their organization seeing their personal information. Use that fear as a selling point that you can protect their information from others seeing it. Another angle or selling point that you can use is convenience. You can take the hassle out of collecting all the information for the BOI report and submit it on time. You can also use a selling point of expertise, that you have filed so many that you know you're not going to make a mistake, and that you can guarantee that it's going to not only be filed on time, but filed correctly. This video was created by request of some of the people I mentor. So here you go. I hope you like it. For others, if you did find this video to be valuable and good information, please like. And it's my goal to actually share stuff that I learned from running my business or that I get from other business owners with everybody. You know what? It's enough money out here for all of us. Let's go get it.